Okay, so I'm making this video to see how social media helps people to bring closure to their life. I'm assuming that's what you want to call it. And to help inform people of the things that they need to be informed of. And not only that, to allow others to know that there is people out there that have gone through some stuff or situations just like them. As most people know, my name is Sonia Jennifer Cortez. I live in Moreno Valley, California. I am currently 24. As most of my friends and family and some other people I know last year, around January, I believe it was. Me and my boyfriend Tyler, Ray Coffin, found out we were expecting. We were very excited, very happy. Unfortunately, 4 months into my pregnancy, we found out that our baby's heart stopped beating. We were asked to whether we wanted to proceed to have an abortion to take out the baby, the fetus, or if we wanted to do it at our privacy home, which we both agreed that it would be better to do it at home, in our privacy. We're together, he's there to help me get through it, support me, and everything. So we decided to go that route. Granted, it was both of our first time going through this experience, so we didn't know what to expect or what we were agreeing to. So we were laying at home like any other day. And on April 27th, I was laying down next to him like any other day, and all I feel is something come out. And next thing I know, it's blood everywhere. He's panicking. I don't know what to do. We've never gone through this experience. And it's a horrible experience to go through. So he didn't know what to do. He panicked. He called 911. And the ambulance came to get me. So when they came to get me, I stood up and all this blood dropped all over my bed, my carpet, everywhere. Keep in mind, I do have a 3-year-old. She was there too. I'm very blessed that she was asleep. She didn't have to see any of it or experience any of it. And we got rushed to the Riverside Medical Regional Center in Moreno Valley, California, off of Cactus. When I got there, I was put to the side in a room where a cover goes around your bed. And I could feel something in between my legs. I didn't know what it was. I don't know. I've never experienced this, so I wasn't sure. I told my boyfriend at the time, Tyler, I can feel something in between my legs. Can you ask someone to come check or, whatever. No one came, so he checked himself. He took off my pants and my underwear, and you could see our baby. You could see our fetus. So he asked someone for help. So when you go to a hospital, you expect to be treated as a human being, not as someone that, is just there like a number, okay? Okay, and this is what bugs me the most, as you can see. He asked someone to help us, one of the nurses there that night handed him a bag and told him to put our baby in the bag, a trash bag. So he did. He asked them, okay, where do I put it, or do I have to give it to someone? She had told him to put our baby in the trash. Me personally, I find that disturbing in so many ways. So many ways. And I don't understand how people can tell someone that is losing their child to throw their baby in the trash. I don't understand that. Okay. When we went to the exam room, because they have to check you to make sure everything passes, the doctor asked us where the fetus is, our baby. You know, did it pass at home? Did you guys see it come out? So we told her, yeah, it came out. We put it in the trash because your nurse told us to. She said, and I quote, this is exactly what she said, "Who the heck told you that?" I personally don't remember. I'm not sure if Tyler remembers. But we told her we weren't sure. So she asked what trash can our baby was in. We told her which one it was. And I don't know. I'm assuming they removed our baby from the trash can and took it. Okay. Another thing that bugs me is nothing was done. Nothing was done about this whole situation. And yeah, I get it. You know, it's been a year. And people are probably asking me, why did you wait so long? And my thing is, as you can see, it still hurts me. Emotionally, it still hurts. You know, when you go through something like that, and then something else like that happens, mentally, you get messed up in the head. You know, not only are you thinking about what happened, what did I do for this to happen, but then you have someone that you go to help you through, make this situation easier. They make it harder for you. They make it more difficult, you know, and that's why it took so long for me to even come to this decision. But then I think about it, okay, if it happened to me, what makes me think this isn't going to happen to someone else? Or what makes me think it hasn't happened to someone else and they don't want to talk about it, or they don't want to bring it up? Because it's very hard to talk about situations like this. They're sentimental. They mean a lot to that person, you know? And, you know, the stuff people go through mentally, it's hard. It's hard. I'm not even going to lie. It's hard. It's not easy. It's very hard. All I want is for people to know. I want people to be informed and know that, you know, that hospital needs to either organize better, be more caring, or hire better staff, something, because it is not okay, you know. Before that, I had my daughter there 3 years ago in October in 2010. I had no doctor in my room the whole time because they went into emergency C-sections, which I understand. C-sections, you know, that person is not only jeopardizing their life, but the child's life. So I understand that. That's perfectly fine. You know, they had a student in my room delivering my baby with an assistant. She pulled my placenta out, she left some of my placenta in. They sewed me back up. And I was bleeding out because the placenta was still in there. I had to wait for one of the doctors to come out of the C-section surgery. They kicked out. When he came into my room, the doctor that came into my room kicked everyone out of my room. No one was allowed in the hallways. No one was allowed in that room. No one was allowed near me. Because not only had, 1, the student messed up. 2, the doctors were nowhere near. 3, I had been sitting there for at least an hour bleeding out. 4, I was already sewed back up and my drugs had already worn off. So they had to give me more drugs on top of the drugs that they had already given me because the epidural had worn off. That's how long I was waiting for the doctor. So they gave me drugs. They then had to go back inside of me and scrape off the rest of my placenta. Then, after he was done, that was it. I know that was wrong. I probably should have sued the hospital. Everyone told me to. But as a human being, I thought to myself, these are human beings. Everyone makes mistakes. Yeah, it could have cost me my life. Maybe it could have cost me my daughter's life, I understand that. But at the same time, I was alive. I understand they make mistakes. Granted, I don't think that student should have done that procedure, just in my opinion. But 1, I don't have the income to sue a hospital. I don't make that much money. Lawyers are not cheap. They're expensive. I thought about that too. So, the same thing with this situation with the baby in the trash. I don't make that much money to sit there and pay a lawyer to fight for me to, sue this hospital or at that, make them understand that it's not okay the things they do, because it's not. So my request from everyone on here that sees this video is to share it and to let it be known that this is a serious matter and it's not okay. And I want the world to know that it's not okay, that what they did to me affected me, not only me, but my boyfriend, mentally, emotionally, physically. It was so hard for us to sleep after that, even till this day, I sit here and I ask myself, what could I have done differently, or what did I do for someone to do that to us, I sit here and I blame myself, and I know I shouldn't. At times I've blamed my partner, and it's not our fault. I have learned that, and it took almost a year to understand that. But it's not easy, and I want the world to know. So if you guys could please just share, tell me what your thoughts on this is, your feelings. I would really appreciate it, and I'm sure Tyler will. So thank you very much, and bye.